All right. Well, I am super stoked. It seems like forever since we have been together. And so this is an awesome opportunity for us to re-engage because LeBri has put a little spark in our January. And I wanted to make sure that we are maximizing from now until January to really get the biggest bang out of January that we can. So I'm going to share my screen here and pull up the January hostess bonus. Okay, share. Okay, that's where we're at. What the heck? It looks like a mess to me. All right. So here it is. This is the January hostess bonus. You guys probably all saw it. And if you were like me, you were like, what? This is crazy. So never, ever in their 20-year history has LeBri had a hostess promotion like this. Okay, so this is unprecedented, and it's only here for 31 days. So we want to make hay while the sun is shining, and we need to do that by using from now until January 1st and then all the way through January 1st to really maximize this. So that your hostesses that we're going to brainstorm ideas of how to get those shows, and the excitement, it really just takes action. There isn't any secret words, so to speak, but we'll put some ideas out there for you as far as a script to what to say. But they're going to have the option when their show qualifies, and we know, just to review, a qualified show is 5 orders, $300 in sales, and at least 1 booking. When they close their show, they're going to obviously get to pick one of these awesome hostess bonuses. So, but the other option is your hostesses in January have the option to choose their shopping spree, which we know is incredibly generous, or use their rewards to get refunded their money for their starter kit. So, because so many people, here's the reason. I was on the exec call with LeBri, and they shared this with us a couple days before they put this email out. And they said, so many hostesses have like tons of credit sitting there from years and years and years gone by sometimes. We don't know why it takes them that long or why they're not using their credits, but there's quite a few hostesses that have credits, whether it be just a little bit. Hi, is this Shelly? Is this Joy Joy, baby girl? Welcome, girl. So, but they want to give people the opportunity to use their credits. Instead of getting products, they could actually use it to purchase their starter kit and, you know, what does it say? You know, pay for their Christmas that they put on their credit cards to get a jump start on paying off debt, paying for their taxes, their car, who knows what it could be. But one of the biggest excuses out there is that people go, I don't have enough money, right? I don't have money right now, especially in December and January when the bills start piling up. That's going to be the excuse that people say. And so LeBri has basically taken that excuse and made it not a viable excuse anymore. For January, when they join, they're going to put they're going to sign up and pay for their kit. Okay, so it's not like they can go in and sign up and not have it cost them anything initially. But the refund is going to be super fast. So I'm going to switch over here to what LeBri put out, just so we can all kind of, you can read this, but I want to make sure that all of you kind of know what this is all about. So this is only an offer that is good January, that they join January 1st through the 31st. So if someone did join this month or in the past, they're not going to be able to take advantage of this. And February 1, obviously, it's not going to be good then either, as far as joining. So how can a new consultant apply her hostess credit? Well, first, she's got to purchase her kit. So she can purchase the $99 kit or she can purchase the $299 kit. But either one, she's going to need to sign up and get her credit card on file. Obviously, that credit card is going to be used for the $7.95 a month website fee. And initially, it's going to pay for her kit and the shipping and tax and those things. Then LeBri Home Office will review it immediately. They will see if she has any hostess or booking credits. So this could be someone that has credits, that had a show with you last year, has credits sitting in her account, and boom, she could use them. Once LeBri finds them, they will apply all of their credits to the starter kit, and they will get an email saying we have applied it and your refund. And we as consultants will also get an email saying, $99 was refunded to your new consultant, Susie Hopkins, or $299. So they're going to get it. It's going to take that 3 days to, that's just credit cards. It takes 3 days generally to get a refund back into the card. And that's going to be super, super exciting. Okay. So it's not going to pay for shipping and tax, and it's not going to pay for the $7.95 website fee, but it's just the $99 or the $299 will be able to be used for the credit. So that's that. Let's see. So it said the new consultant and their sponsor will be notified. Awesome, awesome. Generally takes 3 days. And then here is the part. So what can be used? So we've got different rewards. We've got hostess credit. We've got booking credit. Both of those will be able to be used for the refund. Okay. So let's play out two scenarios. You've got the easy one is someone that has done a show for you in the past, and now you're going to call them, and I'll show you on mine, and I'll show you where to find it on your business website. Remind me if I forget. Where to go and find your hostess's credit, like who has credit and how much they have left. It's right in your business center. And so you can literally go to town contacting these people, asking them obviously how things are going with their products, sharing the exciting hostess bonus for January, and then bam, saying this is unprecedented. It's never been done before. And if you were to decide to join my team, this is an opportunity for you to basically have LeBri pay for your starter kit with your hostess credits. That's one scenario. The other scenario is, let's say I book a show with Susie Hopkins, and Susie Hopkins never has done a show with me. She has no credits on file, or maybe she has done a show with me in the past and she's used up her credits. Okay, so she has no credits in the books. So she books a show in January with you, and you talk, and she decides, yep, why not? I should, what is there to lose in becoming a consultant? I don't have to have a sales minimum. I pay $7.95, which is just a little bit more than Starbucks a month, and bam, I'm in. So our job is to share the benefits. Obviously, we don't want, people to just take advantage of this, but oftentimes the kicker is we want them to have a debut show. So if they're willing to have a debut show, you sign them up and have a blast, because that shows them the potential of what LeBri is all about when they have their debut show. So she books a party with you. She decides to join, or he decides to join. Sorry, Mike, I have to retrain my thinking here because I want to see men join LeBri. So don't ever think that I'm excluding men from this offer by no stretch. So your host has their debut, and obviously they're going to want to close their party to get that refund. So in that case, the refund's not going to happen 3 days after they join. Does that make sense? So they're going to need to close their party and ideally close before the end of January, because that's when the offer ends. And I want to make sure I have this right. So yes, Hostess Rewards closed, to see it up here, as of January 31st or prior. So they're going to have to close their show on the 31st or before, and then it'll generate the Hostess Rewards, and then LeBri will see it, they will refund it, and it'll be back on their card within 3 days. Does that make sense? Okay. So the only thing that had me a little like scratching my head when I read it was about booking credits. So let's read this together and maybe you guys can make sure that I'm understanding this right. So booking credits earned for shows closed in January or prior. So booking credits earned for shows closed in January or prior. So that means it sounds like they're kind of putting it there, boom, it's got to be all in January. But since shows booked from January's shows have up to 45 days to close to earn the booking credits, these credits may not be applied as late as March 17th, depending on the date of the January show. This is a little clear as mud right here, because I think everything has to be submitted by the end of January is what I'm hearing. But then I'm not necessarily, I mean, March 17th, I'm assuming is day 45. If someone were to sign up on, January 1st, day 45 would be March 17th. But may not be applied as late as March 17th. Depending on the date of does anyone have any clear insights? Because I'm going to get clarification on this, because when I looked at this, I'm like, can they booking credits earned?
Lisa, to me, it seems like that should not be there.
I know. That's what I thought, but then the first sentence says booking credits earned for shows closed in January or prior. Okay, so I think you're right. If that not is not going to be there, because that would make more sense, then they could use, let's say that they had a booking on March 2nd, and the show produced another $75 of credit. Once that closed, then they would get another $75 to apply to their refund if they needed it.
Right. So maybe they're saying that the refund could take as long as March 17th to get there, depending on a closed booking.
That's
maybe.
I think, but this was the only thing that was like a head scratcher for me, because it's as clear as mud in my
right.
So I will clarify that, but when all else fails, I would just make sure that the show is closed on or before the end of January, the initial debut show. Okay, because you can leave your debut show open 45 days. LeBri allows that, but you definitely want to close it to use the credits if this is a new consultant wanting to use her credits. And, you know, and here's another side note is because LeBri is allowing us to continue on with our Be Our Own Hostess, which, yay! Did you guys hear the news? Like, Be Your Own Hostess is continuing into 2019. This is huge, 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 huge for all of us. And I'm going to talk briefly about that as well, because it's really important that they can take it away. They're going to monitor it. They continue to monitor it to make sure that it's a benefit to their company as a whole, and it's not just being abused. So they reserve the right to cancel it at any time. But for right now, they are continuing it. So a new hostess, he or she could have a party, become a consultant, sign up. Let's say they just do the 99 kit, and they close their show with 5 orders and maybe just $300 in sales or $400 in sales. They close it right away, but then they can book off of their own show, and you know, they're going to have the 99 to pay for their kit with their closed show, and then they can just get more hostess rewards after that. Does that make sense? Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you're all good? All right. So what type of rewards are not applicable? So any hostess booking or VIP, that VIP hostess credits can be applied to the starter kit only. Okay. Any other types, you know, if they return product and they have a credit on their account, sometimes consultants, they have, sponsoring coupons. Those aren't applicable at all. It's just hostess credit and booking credit that can be used. Then what credits can be applied? What credits will be applied when the new consultants join? They'll review it, and the goal is to fully pay for the starter kits with their credits, okay? And then they'll get an email saying, you know, this is what was applied, and here's the remainder that will still be charged to that card. Will they be refunded taxes and shipping? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It's just the $2.99 or the $99. Okay, and can past hostesses sign up and use their existing credits? This is the cool part. If you have had hostesses in your past, if they've got credit, oh my grandma, this is going to be so stinking exciting to make that phone call to them and just share with them the opportunity that LeBri is giving them in January. So they can use any and all of their hostess rewards to purchase their starter kit. But this is the key. They should agree to conduct a debut show with you to officially launch their new business. So that just ensures, one, that you're not getting what we call a kidnapper, right? I mean, LeBri wants to grow their team, but we also want people that aren't just giving you lip service and aren't going to do anything. So that hosting a debut show is kind of like the golden ticket, in my opinion. If they say, nope, I just want to sign up, I just want the discount, I would encourage them not to sign up, because they can use their hostess rewards to get the free product. You know, have them book a show with you once or twice a year, but they're going to be more work for you, and they're not going to benefit you as a business person if you are just kind of drawing that kind of people. I'll just give one example. There's one consultant that I know of. She was signing up people right and left. Like at her show, like there were 6 people and 3 people were saying, I want to join. She got a lot of people to join, but they're not doing anything. like they just signed up and that's the last she heard of them. So you just don't want to attract that kind of consultants to your business. But on the other side, you want to not limit yourself, because when I don't know if it was Linda Kaminsky or Lynn Reigel, she asked at one of our exec meetings, she said, give me a show of hands, how many of you told your sponsor that you were just going to do this for the discount and you just didn't want to do shows? And over half of the people in the room, all of us now executive managers, said they didn't really want to do anything. But all of us had a debut show. And that's the key, because when they have that debut show, their friends get excited, they get a couple bookings, and then, oh, I got to do those bookings. And it just goes from there. Okay. So that's the key that I just want to make sure I kind of emphasize, is making sure that they will do a debut show. Yeah, of course, you can't make anybody do anything. They can sign up and you can't, stop them from signing up. But the message I'm sending you is you don't want to attract people that just want a free kit. Okay? So that is the exciting thing. Yes, this product is also intended to promote new bookings in January, not to just take advantage of using your unused credits. Okay, so if someone has, if I look at my list of people and someone's has $200 or $300 of credit that they haven't used yet, that's not the motive behind it. Is, hey, use your credits. You could, get a starter kit and get way more for that $300 of credits if you join. That's not the message we want to send anybody. We want them to take advantage of it. And if not, just book some shows. Book shows in January. The hostess bonus, even if they don't join, is amazing. Like $60 some and 3 choices for their hostess credit or hostess rewards. So can a new consultant apply their January Be Your Own Hostess credits to earn after they join? Yes. So that's their debut. So boom, if they decide they're doing a debut, maybe they want to have a Be Your Own Hostess at the end of January. Maybe they want to have 3 shows, and they can do all of that. And any credit that they accumulate can again be towards that refund that LeBri is giving in the hostess credits. If a new consultant earns enough hostess credit to pay off the deluxe starter kit, are they eligible for the starter kit if they sell $2,500? Can they get their money back? Okay, so that's always the offer in the Quick Start. You reach $2,500 in sales in your first 45 days, and you get refunded. And LeBri says yes. So get your head around this. They sign up, they have a debut party, they have 700 in sales, and that means they get a $300 credit. And they use that credit and they get refunded, or the $299 that they put on their card. So they didn't pay anything except shipping and tax, and now they have their hostess rewards used to pay off that credit card. And then they get $2,500 in their first 45 days. LeBri deposits in their account $299. They didn't even pay for the $299. So that's like a bonus cash that didn't even cost him anything initially. Wow, 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 right?
Wow.
Is this not just amazing? Amazing. So that's the exciting thing. Can someone use another person's credit to join? No. Nope, nope, nope. Only their own. And can my January new consultants use their hostess credits for add-ons? No. Okay, this is just $99 or $299. Nothing else. No shipping, no tax, no add-on kits. That's that. Okay, so that's that exciting thing there. Any questions about that? Besides that clear as mud part that I'm gonna ask for clarification on. Are you guys stoked? Like, this is incredible. And you should be making a list of people. You know, here it's a win-win, because if they decide you're gonna call them, you're gonna text them, you're gonna, you know, your excitement is going to be exuding. And if they decide not to, boom, you get it as your show and you get paid and you earn the commission from that order, and you're probably going to find someone there that books a show and boom, get her booked for the end of January, and she could decide to join. You know, so it's really, really, really important that we spend. I know it's Christmas and I am like, I can hardly keep my head above the water. I come up for a breath of air going, I'm so busy. But if you wait until January 1st to start calling people, guaranteed you're going to waste the first 2 weeks of January just getting people to book. So an idea that I had, and I'm gonna go back to this just for fun here. An idea I had that I'm going to do is, because I have Hostess Rewards credit in my account, I can get stuff for free to encourage people to book. If this doesn't like stoke their feathers like it should, then if you want to really up your ante, then do Pick Your Price, which is a promotion that you would do. LeBri's not doing. It would be an extra bonus. You probably don't need to do it. If you're, you know, hitting the phones and contacting people, make a list. You know, make a goal for yourself. I'm going to contact 5 people every day. If you contact 5 people every day, by the end of the week, you're at 30 people. That's not, you know, 35 people if you include Sundays, you know? So boom, you're going to have a lot of people that you have contacted, and they're not all going to say yes, but the more people you contact, the more yeses you're going to get. So Pick Your Price goes like this. And there's a picture of a calendar, a January calendar, in the Learning Center. Let's see if I can find it quick. And Pick Your Price says if they book a show on January 2nd, I had one hostess say, yep, I'm doing January 2nd, and she's doing January 2nd because I told her when her show qualifies, she's going to have the opportunity to purchase the shampoo and conditioner for $2 because her show was on the 2nd. If someone books on the 9th, they're going to pay $9 for the shampoo and conditioner. If they book on the 12th, they pay $12 for the shampoo and conditioner. If they book on the 25th, they're going to pay $25 for the shampoo and conditioner. And maybe you want to only offer it for the first 15 days of the month. You know, have your show in the first 15 days. This is my Pick Your Price special offer. So booking shows and Pick Your Price, Pick Your Price, Pick Your Price for December right here. So it's just You can print it off. Come on. And it's right here. So I have to, there it is. Okay, so you can put in whatever product you want to give away, and there's your calendar. Fill it up, and you know, book the first of the month, and you'll be paying very little bit. Sometimes I've used the mask. Sometimes I've used the shampoo and conditioner. Sometimes I've said, pick something of $25 or less that you want, or $30, you know, so depending on how crazy you want to go and how many orders you want to do to be specific, you know, or what your stash is that you have, pick something that you got for free, got at the shampoo and conditioner I picked up as, you know, when it was on sale. So I have some, so that's what I'm going to do, but it can be anything. Okay. So that's something fun to print off right there. And then I want to go to Be Your Own Hostess. So just to clarify, LeBri is allowing us to be our own hostess into 2019. This is a big, big deal. And I'm delighted, but I want to make sure that it continues to be something we get to take advantage of. So you all have a customer account, because if you've had a debut show, you had to have a customer account. If it was before and you don't have a customer account, you just need to create a customer account in order to make yourself a hostess. Okay, this is old, but it's continuing. So does my show count for any incentives like Show Me the Money and trip qualifications? Yes. That's a big deal. Like the last couple of months, I haven't had like 8 shows. I've had like 4 or 5. And then I threw in my own, and I have earned an extra 5% just because my show counted as a show towards Show Me the Money. Show Me the Money in essence is 5 orders, or not 5 orders, $2,500 in show sales. And they all need to close in 1 calendar month. So close. So I tell you to work strategically. Let's say that I'll use mine as an example. I have 3 shows on the books for December. Are they all going to close in December? I want to, because I'm still trying to, you know, get points for Hawaii. But if I wasn't on that, I would be saying, I only have 3 shows. If I wait and close them on January 1st, my hostess still can get the December rewards if she wants. But if I close those shows on January 1st, I already have 3 shows in the books that are closed on January. Then I only need 2 more, and I'm looking at Show Me the Money rewards. Does this make sense? Mike, you're giving me this look like, So I always kind of, you know, if I can work with my hostess and say, hey, I need to close your show, you know, January 1st. Like, they don't know. I mean, everyone's got their orders. She doesn't necessarily, you know, care when it closes. But if she wants her rewards, obviously you're going to close it right away. Okay? Because we're about whatever the hostess wants. So, but there's a lot of times, especially if you have a show at the end of December, that will close in January. So kind of weigh that out, because for the first 7 days of every month, they can choose between last month's hostess rewards and the current ones. So January 1st through the 7th, hostesses can choose either the December hostess reward or the January one. Okay? So here's a couple of things that can I place orders as a customer on a show using my personal customer account? No. This has happened a couple of times with people from my team, other teams. No one's done it maybe intentionally, but LeBri is monitoring this. So you can't just say, oh, I'll place an order to help you qualify your show. That's kind of going against the ethics of what we're trying to accomplish here. So you can't use your, you can't order on a show. The only time you can use your customer account is two things. One is to redeem your hostess rewards. So you've closed your Be Your Own Hostess. You now have hostess rewards sitting in your customer account. You can place an order and use those rewards. That's the first way you can use your customer account. The other is to close your show, because you gotta use that to close the show. That's the only two things. Even let's say you've got 4 orders on your Be Your Own Hostess, and you're like, oh, but I could place an order and be the 5th order. That's what I tell my hostesses that they can, but that doesn't apply to us. Okay? We want to be as full of integrity when it comes to this as we possibly can, because when people start just slightly taking advantage of the fact that, I mean, they could, if, you know, it's possible to do it. It's not what LeBri is putting out as ethical for it. But we want to make sure we safeguard it, because this could be something that we get to do all year again. And wouldn't that be awesome? So those are the only 2 reasons you would use your customer account. Close your show. You can't add an order to it to bump up your sales or anything like that. And ideally, you want to also use your shows to get new customers, you know? So one of the brainstormed ideas is to, you know, if I've got all this, you know, let's say I've got $400 in hostess credit. Well, I'm going to make sure that I use that not to line my bathroom with free stuff. You know, that would be nice. But I want to be strategic about what I spend that $400. Maybe I'm going to offer you know, pick your price every month for the first 15 days. And I can pick anything, because now it's not costing me anything, right? I got a stash full because of my hostess rewards. Or maybe I'm going to offer, you bring someone new to LeBri with you, and you get 8-ounce lotion, or, you know, it could be a 2-ounce lotion, but it might be something bigger if you want to prompt people to bring new people to you, or referrals. You can give away 2-ounce hand and body lotions right and left as people give you new names and people to contact. So LeBri's given us this huge gift where we don't have to spend the money, but we want to pour the money and the incentives back into our business to get us new customers. So the average kind of like is you want to have like half of your orders from your Be Your Own Hostess to actually be new people. Like that's going to, LeBri's going to go, ooh, she got 3 new customers here at her, you know, Be Your Own Hostess show. If it's just looking like it's the same, you know, 5 people every month that order the same stuff, they're going to go, this is not looking like it. If someone calls and says, I need to place an order, can I put it on my show? No. That would be called a reorder, and it's not on your show. So these are the little things that we want to make sure that we're really being full of integrity, so that LeBri goes, yep, they are respecting this, and we're going to continue to give them all this free product. Okay. So I can't emphasize that enough. Free samples don't count as an order, so don't put them on there. Even on your shows, I wouldn't have them do that, because it really doesn't help you to have them get to their 5 orders with a couple of free samples on there. I know someone can order a free sample, and they can, I think, put the show ID number in. I don't think it works to do it on the business, within the business center in the show module. So no samples. And do I receive the same hostess rewards? Yep. Can I book a show off my own show? Yes. Now, wow, right? That's so awesome. So I think I started in September. I don't know why it took me this long, but September, I decided I'm going to have my own show. And I decided it's going to be, the third Thursday of every month. And every month I'm going to showcase new products. So, I might do the body care one. We did foot soaks one month. We did makeup. We did a skincare review. So, sometimes people just come to do the facial again to just hear the information again. Another one I did was anti-aging. So I really honed in on the anti-aging. I usually hone in on whatever's on sale, and that's what we talk about, and that's what we showcase. So you can theme it up. You can do, facials and fiesta. I mean, there's lots of themes that you could do yourself. It can be an online show. It can be an in-home show. It can be, you doing one-on-ones. Anything that's going to bring you new customers counts as an order. But you don't want to just be adding reorders, saying, I've seen it on other people, and I've actually approached them and said, this isn't what LeBri wants. Because if you putting up a Facebook post and saying, hey, I'm offering a drawing, $75 in credit, just enter show ID number, blah, 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 or use this link. No, that's not what LeBri wants. They want us to have a show. They don't want someone that's already your customer to just be placing an order and quick adding a show ID number so that they get in your drawing. That's not what we want to do. Okay, so there's a little gray area there. They're trusting us that we're going to be filled with integrity, and we're going to obviously safeguard this awesome privilege that we have to be our own hostess. Okay, so you can book off of it, but you cannot book off another hostess's show. So let's say your friend has a show and she has a hard time getting a booking. Oh, I'll just be your booking. No, that's not what it is, because that's really not benefiting you and your business, right? You want to get your hostess working to help you get introduced to your future hostesses. All right, how can I redeem my hostess rewards? You're going to place an order like I said. And if I have a new customer, okay. So if you're a new consultant in your first 45 days, those $50 VIP coupons that you got in your starter kit, they can be used towards your debut show or your self-hosted shows. So when we sign up new people in January, they're going to get, boom, hostess rewards. They're going to get to be able to use their hostess rewards for their kit. And then when every show that they close, they're going to get another, when every show that they have within their first 45 days that they're having, they get an extra $50 VIP. And that also could be applied for more products that they want to use their credit, or if they needed another 50, no, it can't be used to pay their kids. No. Okay? I want to make sure that's. So this is super, super, super cool. So multiple debut shows. Can I be the hostess for all of them? Yep, exactly. Go crazy, have as many as you want, is basically what LeBri is saying. But the goal and the motive behind LeBri allowing us to have our own shows is to bring us new customers. That's the primary thrust that they're saying. Hey, introduce people. I have, from September through the end of this year, I've had, a self-hosted show in my house. They've been a blast. And every time I have 2 gals, they come every time. So I don't feel bad about putting them on my self-hosted show because they were physically at my show. But they order something new every time. And LeBri can see that. They're not just placing, oh, I need this, the same, because they got to try the foot scrub, then they ordered the foot scrub. Because we did the makeup that one month, they ordered makeup, and they had never ordered makeup before. So it's okay to have a repeat person order. If you got a fan club, I have 2 gals, literally, they want to know when my next one is. But that's when I can tap in and go, hey, you bring someone new, I got a lotion for you, or I got a gift for you. So, and that gift isn't going to cost me anything because I'm using my hostess credit. All right, questions. Are you guys stoked? Are you guys seriously stoked? Like, okay, oh, I forgot. Do you guys all know where to find your hostesses that still have credit? Do you know where to find that? Okay. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna quick share my screen again. Where do I share? Share. Talk to me. Share, there we go. Okay, share. Okay, so let's see where I am. Hostess Business Center. Okay, so if I go to business and I go to customer management, I believe it's here. No, where is it? Oh, it is right here. See this, LeBri credits? Bam. And then it's my LeBri credits, but you're gonna click on my customer LeBri credits. So this is all the people, the amount that they got and the amount that they still have. So I'm gonna give Andrea here a call because she's got 150 that she hasn't used in her credit. She had a show with me, last month. And boom, she may want to use that 150 to join LeBri, and we'll book her debut show in January. So this is a wealth of information, and some consultants that I know of, not me, because I just don't always think of it, but they like every time the end of the month comes on the 26th when LeBri announces their sales, they pull up this list and they contact people. Hey, you've got $75 of credit. Do you want to, place an order? Well, they usually order more than what they have, credit, and you get sales. So this is a wealth. And I don't know if you knew this, but any of these, they're all live links. So you can have it organized by amount or by the balance. So, bam. Why does she have $300 that she hasn't spent? Look at this, 2 years ago. That's craziness. So this is just going to be a really fun list for me to start in on contacting people. Because half these people I haven't contacted in a long time.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
So with that one with the $300, and she hasn't done anything for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Ever had anybody be like, I just don't want to use it? What do you do with that credit if they don't want to use it?
That is a good question. And I think one of the things that LeBri is really curious about and just is like this, Katie, why would you not use it? Like, but how many have forgotten? And, they were excited about it when they had their show. Maybe I didn't do a good job of following up and following up with her. And so she fell through the cracks, and now she doesn't even remember that she has credit, and she's moved on to X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So I think LeBri is wanting us to obviously do a better job of contacting people so that these credits don't sit here. It's kind of silly. That they're not using them. The other thing that's in the talks is revamping the hostess rewards, and they may lessen the hostess rewards and maybe not have them cost anything. We pay $20 for the $100 credit. So we're still in the brainstorming stage of maybe we want to do that, because part of it is like, do you want your hostess to get $400 and then you never hear from her for 3 years because she only likes, these 5 products and she's good for the long term? You kind of want, for your business, you want her to run out and book another show.
Right.
So that's there's going to be no changes to the hostess rewards come February for the catalog, but it's in the discussion phase.
Okay.
Okay, good question. Anything else? So let's talk here. What are you guys going to do from now until January? What's your game plan? What's your ideas?
Get a self-hosted show booked.
Awesome.
And be working on really getting out there and talking to people a lot more than I have been. Haven't really done much lately, personally, honestly, just to really starting getting LeBri out again.
Awesome.
And then talking to people about doing shows in January.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla yelled at me grocery shopping because I stopped and talked to too many people about LeBri.
Oh boy.
She can just get over her bad self.
Exactly. So, I know we're all busy. I totally get it, but I would strongly encourage you to just set a weekly goal, set a daily goal. Like one of my team members said, when I get so overwhelmed that I can't do anything, I just tell myself I'm going to do one thing for LeBri every day. And then she feels like it's not overwhelming, because sometimes we overwhelm ourselves. We set these lofty goals, and then because we fear failure, we just don't try at all. So just do one thing a day. If you contacted one person, you'd have 15 people that you've reached out to by the end of the month. That would be more than not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't set your goals, I'm going to contact, or push yourself. If you've been already doing that, Nicole, she talks to people on a daily basis about LeBri. So maybe you got to push yourself a little more, say, I'm going to contact 3 people or 4 people, and see where that takes you.
I have a funny story because I sampled one of the Walmart workers here in town, and Walmart on Friday, and I said, "So, how'd you like the body wash sample?" "Very nice. I loved it. Smell of it, very manly." And I said, "You want to order more?" And he goes, "Yeah, I do, but I'm busy right now, so I can't talk to you right now."
Well,
Oh, Nicole.
awesome. Well, we are going to start our skill
Did
up.
you get that Brandon yet?
No, he hasn't called me back yet.
You gotta just show up at Starbucks.
That's what I plan on doing. It just hasn't happened yet.
Well, I
Yeah,
was
just
going
don't
to
take-
today, but I thought, well, just keep driving.
Just don't take your daughter, Nicole.
Right?
Well,
Maybe I don't know.
Awesome. So are any of you like nervous about like what to say? How do you bring up conversations? That's right, Shelley. She's got it.
Hey, I'm kicking some butt lately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
like
is-
who let a little fire under your tush?
Amber.
Now, Shelly, I'll just tell you, Shelly and I were roommates our senior year at college, and we had a blast, just saying. But she went to convention, and she saw how Amber Juslin earned this award, that award, this award, that award, and she's like, I'm gonna kick some butt. That's what Shelly was saying.
Go Shelly. Go Shelly.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, but it just makes me feel better thinking.
That's right. Oh yeah, right.
Hey, I have a question. This is
Yes.
probably not the right place to say it, but do you think that they're going to come out with the soap that's Mandarin Fig? Because a lot of my people are like absolutely in love with it, and they keep buying the sets because they're afraid that it's going to go away forever.
Right. So what generally happens, and what I already know, that's a really good question, is that January 1st, it will go away because that's when the holiday line will be expired. But then the end of January is our leadership convention. And Danielle is signed up. Woohoo! You have to be a senior consultant, so this is something to aspire for because it's an awesome mini leader conference that LeBri puts on in Milwaukee. And then February 1st, the new catalog comes out. This new catalog, I have heard, is going to have a brand new look. We have a social media guru, graphic design gal that's now working, and she has totally redone the catalog. I don't know what it's going to look like, but if you like what you're seeing on Instagram and you like what you're seeing on social media, she's taking a total new look to our catalog. In that catalog will be the Mandarin soap in the caddy. Yeah, and probably individual too. Yep. Because it really went over well. And the scrub will be in there, like the things that the new products that we had will be, in the holiday line, they will be in the new catalog as you can buy these any old time. And then at the end of January at that leadership conference, they will be, they always discontinue a couple of items. They're going to be discontinuing the, help me. What do we already know is the aloe drink. And then one of the foundations. I still have to look into that because I think I missed that email.
Foundation, the old liquid foundations are going.
Both?
I thought it was both.
Okay. I need to clarify and get that. But okay. So those are going to be discontinued, and then they're going to announce some new products. They always announce a couple of new products. So I have my debut party, or my Be Your Own Hostess show for the end of January,
Yes.
right after I get back from leadership, because we're going to be able to pre-order, I think LeBri said, like, pre-order catalogs. I don't think we'll be able to order the package, but they're going to put together like a package deal. So we as consultants, the minute that convention is done, like the Monday after, we'll be able to place our order and get all the new products in a little bundle for a discount or whatever. So they're going to do that. But you'll be able to pre-order your catalogs, I think, on January 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then they're not going to ship them out until after leadership when they announce all the hullabaloo. Okay. So yes, exciting. I have no idea what the new products are going to be, but they're always awesome. Like always. Yay. Okay. My 20 minutes turned into over an hour. What? Can you believe this? Sorry. So yay.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. That's right. I missed you guys. We have I took a break in November because of all that training that LeBri did. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't really keep up with that. So January, we're back in the saddle. I am going to move our team gathering, which is online and in-house, to the second Monday instead of a Tuesday. We're just going to stick with Mondays. The second Monday. My only exception is January's second Monday is already like what, the 14th or the 14th, I think. And I'm like, that's half the month. So because we're going to do it on the first Monday, which is the 7th. Because we gotta get kicking here. Let's see. I'm going to pull up my calendar. January, yep, the first Monday is January 7th. And normally we're going to do the second Monday, but just the way it falls, the second Monday is already halfway through the month. And if we're going to kickstart and get motivated and train on how to book shows and how to be our hostess, all of that, we want to do it. So January 7th, mark it down. That's our first, and then we will do another one for just a skill up on a training topic. Okay? All right. You guys are awesome. Reach out and let's get some activity and get some fun going. When you book a show, you post on our team page, hey, I just booked my first show, or I have a income opportunity meeting. I'm meeting with a married couple on Tuesday to talk about them starting their business in January. So,
Thursday, don't forget.
Yep, and Thursday. I have Tuesday and Thursday this week. So this include me. If you're like, I don't feel comfortable, I don't know all the ins and outs, get me on the hook and we can do a Zoom call. We can do coffee if it's a local person, and we can do it together. So I got your back, sisters and brother. All right. So have a great night. Have a Merry Christmas, and let's stay in touch. Love you guys.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.